Now, 7 weather with meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez.
Good morning, South Florida. Waking up to plenty of warmth and humidity. It is 78 degrees in Miami, 78 in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, already 82 in Key West, with the wind calm inland up to 6 miles per hour along the coast. And check out the humidity at 87%, and that's going to contribute to triple-digit feels like temperatures in the afternoon. Now, as far as the radar is concerned, it is quiet. We can use some rain to cool the air down, but that won't happen today. Big view indicating that most of the bad weather has pushed into the eastern half of the country. So around sections of the mid-Atlantic states like the Carolinas, that's where there's a marginal to slight risk of seeing severe thunderstorms. We still have this huge hot high pressure system overhead, and that is really providing for this summer-like heat across the region. So temperatures today around many locations could reach the mid-90s with feels like temperatures up to 105 degrees. And we are basically going to be at a level 3 out of 4 in terms of our heat risk, especially between metro coastal areas of Dade and Broward. And what that means is that there's a major risk for those without proper cooling or hydration. So heat exhaustion can easily happen. Our forecasters call for some changes. We're going to get this rising rain risk with more moisture and a westerly steering flow as a weak front presses down the Florida peninsula. So what will happen on Thursday is we'll have a chance of seeing isolated showers and storms developing out west, but then they're going to push towards the coastline. And the Storm Prediction Center has placed us under a marginal risk between Dade and Broward. Also on Friday, the primary hazards will be for large hail, damaging winds, and also some heavy rain near the coastline. We don't have any boating advisories in effect. South winds 5 to 15 knots, seas building 2 feet or less. Biscayne Bay will be at a light chop. Florida Keys smooth to a light chop with seas inside the reef building up to a foot. And the next tide cycle is going to be low tide this morning at 9:35 in Fort Lauderdale. Highs today flirting with records. 94 is the forecast time. I mean, the old record for the day is 95, set back in 2008. Fort Lauderdale will going with 93 tonight, mostly clear, sticky, and stagnant. But as we look ahead into the upcoming weekend, we'll leave in a chance for some showers and isolated storms, but at least it will not be as high. That's your 7 on 7 forecast.
Out there, meteorologist Vivian Gonzalez here to tell us more. Good morning, Viv.
Good morning. In South Florida, it will be very hot, but we had a stunning sunrise happening at around 6:33 this morning. You could see the sun coming up, the beautiful colors, and we had this dramatic skyline. Really, it was just stunning. 79 degrees currently in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. A warm start in the Keys, 82 in Marathon and Key West. With the radar showing it is dry, we can definitely use some rain, but that's not going to happen today. We'll have about a 0% rain chance in store, but temperatures are going to soar quickly this morning. So by noon, likely a lot of locations around mainland South Florida will be hitting the upper 80s to about 90 degrees, but heading into the peak of the afternoon, that's when temperatures will be in the 90s, 94 by 3 p.m. And we're going to be flirting with records. 94 is the forecast time. Miami, the old record for the day is 95 in 2008. Fort Lauderdale, Key West, you're going to come close. And this is when we're expecting conditions to be the hottest between noon, 2 p.m., even 4 p.m. with feels like temperatures in the triple digits. I'll be back with a whole lot more in a few minutes.